Yeah, I mean, there is this case that utilities should actually do well in a falling interest rate regime. The CFO of NTPC, Mr. Gautam, joins us now. Mr. Gautam, good morning. Thank you for joining us. Before I get into the basics of the acquisition, my serious compliments that NTPC, which is India's biggest utility company, is ensuring that our homes are lit up. Our electricity supply is not is not getting challenged or disrupted in these testing times. So first, let's understand that how are you managing during this lockdown, and how will you ensure that the electricity supply remains uninterrupted?
Good morning. You know that all our power plants, they are at located or at isolated places. So they are standalone, and our manpower, including the contract manpower, they are working day and night to maintain electricity for the country. And we expect that this will be an uninterrupted power supply to the country.
Do you have enough coal to manage the electricity supply during this lockdown?
Yeah, you know that at most of our stations, we have got a coal stock ranging from 9 to 40 days of power generation. In addition, around 60% of our capacity, which is based on thermal, is located near to the mines, where our own MGR system brings the coal from the coal mines. So we do not expect that there would be any deficiency of coal at these power stations.
Okay, so what you're assuring us and what you're committing to is the fact that India's biggest power generator is confident that there will be no disruption in the power supply because of the lockdown, and you have enough coal availability.
That's correct.
I missed your last point, sir.
I confirm that we have got sufficient quantity of coal available at our power stations. In addition, 60% of our capacity, thermal capacity, is located near to the mines. So as such, we have got our own rolling stock for transportation of coal. So we do not expect any coal deficiency during this lockdown period.
Okay. Let's talk about the acquisition. The acquisition, which you have just officially announced yesterday, it has been done at a book value, at a price which is lower than the book value. How will this add capacity and change life for NTPC?
You know that we have made valuation. We have appointed a transaction advisor, that is SBI CAP, and we calculated the present value of the future cash flows using discounted cash flow method, and based on that, valuation has been arrived at for both the companies. And as you rightly mentioned, that they have got around 3 gigawatt of RE capacity. This RE capacity will be counted in the NTPC portfolio. In addition, these companies will also gain regarding their future expansion program, lower rate of interest, which they will be getting by adding with the name of NTPC. So it will be a win-win situation for NTPC as well as NIPCO and TSDC.
So, let's talk about as well, going forward, how you're dealing with the lockdown, raw material suppliers in the middle of the crisis. What's the kind of payment leeway that's being given?
As I already indicated that our 60% of the power stations are located near to the mines. We have got our own rolling stock MGR system, which brings coal from the mine. In addition, presently we have got a coal stock ranging from 9 days to the 40 days at our power plant. So we do not expect any delay or shortage of raw material, that is coal, at our power stations.
Okay, fair enough. Okay. Also, in some other news, the signing of the SPAs for acquisition of both NEEPCO and THDC. If you could take us through some of the contours of that deal, how you're looking to fund those acquisitions, and the kind of synergies that will come out of it.
You know that NTPC is working in a regulated environment where the tariff is decided by the regulator. The funding of this deal will be done through a mix of internal accruals and loans. And this deal, as I already indicated, that this will be a win-win situation for both the companies. It will add to our renewable portfolio, and both these companies will get cheaper rate of interest by adding the name of NTPC for their future expansion programs.
Okay. We know that the state discoms currently are not in a good financial state. The fact that there is going to be a drop in collections and GST revenues will go down. It was a tough year and things have only become from tough to hard. Do you expect that you will have issues in realizing your dues from discoms?
You know that Government of India has come out with a scheme that post 1st of August 2019, the dispatch of electricity will be made only to those discoms who have opened letter of credit in favor of the generators. So post August 2019, we are not facing much of challenge regarding realization of dues from discoms. So far as dues prior to August 2019 are concerned, we are dealing with the discoms for bill discounting, and through that we are getting money.
One closing question. You patiently answered all our questions. Could you update us on your PLFs, the plant load factor, and how the trend is emerging there? And because of lockdown, now that there is an industrial lockdown, what happens to electricity demand?
There is a slight reduction in the demand, but you know that since we are working in a regulated environment, PLF does not play a vital role for NTPC, because we have signed capacity contracts with the discoms, whereby if I am available to generate power, I'll be able to realize 100% of our capacity charges. So PLF, in fact, really does not matter to us.
All right, so I appreciate your time. Thank you for joining us. You patiently answered all our questions and all our